Good things on the way, but I don't think she got the patience. She need that right now, she ain't used to waiting. You could trust and believe that. This right here, the affidavit. Cause yo, the way that we been acting ain't the best though. See her post pics, I just gotta let her flex though. She been looking somewhere else cause I've been too neglectful. Looking for them hard, she wanna feel special. We already know the problems ain't my fault. We didn't pay that in full, the drama that I bought. Who'd have thought we could go from being good to feeling off? But I got to be honest, I feel like you feel lost.
So in the fifth today it's time to talk about this GEEKBUYING e-bike C6. It's a cool e-bike, really. It's compact, but it still is usable as a normal bike. The funny thing about this bike is that the electromotor is pretty powerful, but you also have the possibility to throttle the electromotor without doing anything. So this means it's a bit like an e-scooter. You can adjust the power yourself, and it also still has the possibility to do some cycling yourself, and it has a 6-speed gear solution for that. So the fun thing is, if you use the first gear till the 4th gear, the electromotor does help you a lot. But if you use the 5th and the 6th gear, this electromotor is a bit on eco mode, so it helps a little bit. But if you really have a bit difficulty in those gears to get up to speed, you then control the throttle and you get to up to 25 km per hour. And the funny thing about this whole e-bike is that if you have it turned on, I will do it now, and I will remove this one just to showcase how this electromotor works. I push it up and you can see it is moving. It's pretty funny that you have this throttle control. Also, something I like about this e-bike is that you have a horn for safety, and on the front you have an LED headlight, which is pretty powerful, and you adjust here on top. The downside is that the rear light you need a separate battery for, so it's a bit sad they didn't power it up with the same big battery. So if you want to charge this battery, there are a few possibilities. First possibility is to keep it in your bike, but if you want to take it indoors because of rain or some other things, or you have even your bike not near to a charging place, you can remove it. So the removing is pretty easy. You use this key, you turn it all around, and then you are able to remove it. So this battery has a pretty decent capacity, and if you use a bit of the throttle and you do a bit more of the cycling yourself, you can get up to 50 miles range. But if you use the electromotor a lot, so for pretty much 100% support, it will be around 40-30 miles. Really depends on the weather also. But it's pretty decent performance for this kind of price category. And the funny thing about this e-bike is it's Banggood. It's a pretty funny thing. Some find it ugly, some say it's not needed, but I find it pretty handy because you can put some stuff in, like for example the slot, so you can protect it. But also I have my gimbal here and everything, so it's pretty handy. And something I do like about this bike is that this is pretty thin. This metal, it is strong, so I was able to even put a Tri-Bit Micro 2 on this bike. So I have some sound, some music with me. Again, there are a few things where some people would complain. The build quality, for me, it's pretty decent. But a few things I did notice with some parts of this e-bike is that they had to cut some corners, and especially for example this part, you have a bit of a rust forming underneath, and also a few screws inside here, for example, have been a bit rusty, but you can ignore it because on the safety side it's all very well made. For example, the brakes, it brakes very good with these disc brakes. And as soon as you brake, you're not able to use the electromotor, and the electromotor will also shut down if it is used. So it's a pretty cool setup. And if you use this throttle, oh, there it goes. It also has the possibility to keep its speed. So this means if you are up to its maximum speed of the electromotor, you are able to keep the speed without using the throttle. So you can just have a bit of a cruise control experience. Again, it's maybe a bit for the lazy people, but I do like there is a possibility for this. Because a lot of e-bikes only support you for some level, or some e-bikes even have an eco mode that it's 50% battery left and then it doesn't work at all anymore. But this e-bike you at least have throttle control, so it is going on its own, for example. And also the 6-speed gear selection, it does work pretty decent for this kind of bike. So yeah, first off, I'm really grateful for testing out this bike. It's not that I'm like paid or anything, but I really like it. And it's not always that I like something that great, but it's just very practical. It's so compact that it is easy to put somewhere indoors. But it still is a bit more of an e-bike than those like foldable e-bikes, because those are pretty small and not always that great for comfort. And this one even has air suspension and anything, so it's pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you guys in the next one.